G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I'm in Melbourne Airport, Terminal 3. Today I'm going to fly Virgin Australia 737 business class from here to Brisbane. Now without further ado, let's go check in. There are 4 terminals at Melbourne's Tullamarine Airport. Terminal 3 is where Virgin Australia domestic flights depart from. We're flying in business class, so today we could use priority check-in, but a queue isn't exactly that fast moving, so I moved on to self-check-in and backdrop. The whole process took me about 2 minutes. Goodbye suitcase, I'll see you in Queensland, where the weather is so much warmer. Terminal 3 security is long gone. There's now a centralised security for Terminals 3 and 4. This process adds about 4 to 5 minutes of walking from check-in to the boarding gate. But at least they've got the new machines where you don't need to take a laptop and water. There was no line at security this late morning. And after that, I walked back to Terminal 3 for the Virgin Australia Lounge. The Virgin Lounge is open to domestic and international business class guests, as well as Velocity Gold and Platinum members. I rented a car for this Melbourne trip and I got lost on my way back to the rental. I really thought I might miss this flight, but I made it to check-in just 5 minutes before the cut-off. Literally so lucky. But now I've only got 10 minutes in the lounge before I have to leave for my flight to Brisbane. So during the 10 minutes I've got, I went to the bathroom, got a takeaway coffee, and I took a few shots of the lounge showing you what they've got here. At the buffet they've got baked beans and eggs. They're about to switch to lunch. My flight today is VA327 to Brisbane, boarding at gate number 4 soon. From the Virgin Lounge is a short 2-minute walk. Virgin Australia staff strictly enforces priority boarding. For those flying in business and economy X, as well as Virgin Gold and Platinum, can board first. Here's our aircraft today that'll bring us to Brisbane. Delivered to Virgin Blue in 2010, it's a 14-year-old Virgin Australia Boeing 737-800, Victor Hotel, Victor Uniform Yankee.
Here we go, thank you. Boarding from the front. Hello,
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Here we go, boarding
Thanks.
from the front.
To speed up boarding and disembarking process, Virgin Australia board and disembark through the front and rear doors.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks Shaden.
Thank you. Welcome on board. We're in business today. Row number 2, 2A is my seat. On Virgin Australia 737, there are 2 rows of business. We got a refurbished plane today, and there's no partition between economy and business. I'll start showing you the seat features. So here you'll find the recline, leg rest and footrest buttons. There's storage compartment next to your hip, underneath the armrest. If it's a bigger item, you can lift up the armrest. This compartment is within easy reach and I like that. You'll also find USB port and international power socket. Virgin Australia has chosen not to install TV on their new aircraft. So they've only got literature pocket in front of you. For this seat pocket you can put personal items. Legroom is alright, on par with many international premium economy class. It is measured at 38 inches. Now for the tray table, it's located inside the other armrest. You can fold the table in half and move it back and forth. When you fold it in half, you can lift up this flap and use it as a mobile phone holder. For those who've flown American Airlines 737 first class, the Virgin seats are so similar. The storage compartment, recline angle, and some other features are completely identical. The seat comfort as well, it's not my favourite business class. The seats aren't thick enough, it's more comfortable on Qantas. But this is good enough for a short flight to Brisbane. You'll find personal reading light, AC vents, and cabin crew call button in the overhead panel. Despite a full flight today, boarding was completed nice and early. We got everyone on board 15 minutes before the scheduled departure time, so we had to wait for a while until pushback. Meanwhile, in business, we just got our welcome drink. You're offered sparkling wine or still water.
We have a guest page for the following guests: Ekal Deng and Zunjun Chow. Please make yourself known by pressing the call bell in the panel above. Thank you.
Elliot Wells, Connie the Cabinet Manager and Head Team Brad Larissa and Nessa, welcome aboard the A327 to Brisbane. We'll be underway shortly, flight time 1 hour 53, expecting smooth flying conditions, weather and breeze is good. Elliot's flying us to Brisbane, so we'll be back to you close to December 1 with weather and arrival time. In the meantime, I'd like you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Once again, welcome.
We're almost ready to go. The jet bridge has been driven away. We're just waiting for the aircraft next to us to push back first, and then it'll be our turn.
Armed doors and cross-check. Good afternoon once again, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to the crew flying into Brisbane. In command of the aircraft, we have our Captain Paul Considine, assisting him Police Officer Elliot Wells.
The pilots just switched off the seatbelt sign and I just reclined my seat and also extended my leg rest and footrest. Quite a few airlines have this problem in their premium economy and short haul business. When you're using both leg rest and footrest, there's no space for your feet.
Would you like something to eat here? We've got chicken, a spiced chicken with rice served with yogurt and salsa, or macaroni and cheese with a creamy mushroom sauce and chicken breast.
The rice, please.
The chicken with...
Lunch was served half an hour after takeoff. Today you're given two options, mac and cheese or spicy chicken with rice with yogurt and salsa on top. I went for the spicy chicken option. On the side there's only cheese and crackers. There's no proper starter or dessert. The presentation of this fusion dish looks alright. Let's give it a try. It was delicious. Tastes like a bowl that you get from Max or Zembrere. I used to eat that every other day at uni. Cheese and crackers were boring. I'm sure that Virgin Australia could come up with something more creative. The chicken rice was delicious. I finished it all. For drink I went for sparkling water. While I was eating, the crew gave it a top up. I checked out the lavatory after the meal service. There's one located at the front of business, just behind the cockpit, for the cockpit crew and the 8 passengers in business. Since there was no partition between economy and business, and no rope either, passengers in economy were using it as well. Not the most ideal situation, but at least there was no queue, and also there's a coat hook. For those who are new to my channel, I'm so glad you made it here. Every week, I upload a new trip report like this one onto YouTube, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button, so you don't miss out again. We're landing soon, and I'll quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Melbourne Terminal 3. There was a priority queue for business class guests, but sometimes self-check-in and backdrop might be faster. Before our flight, I quickly checked out the Virgin Lounge. For an airport lounge built for domestic flights, it's a really good one. You've got barista coffee, hot food buffet, shower rooms, and more. Unfortunately today, I didn't get much time to spend there, but for Virgin business class guests, You have access to the lounge on arrival, such as the one in Brisbane, so you could go in to take a shower or get a takeaway coffee before baggage claim. As for the flight today, it went smoothly, the food was delicious, but I wish there was starter or dessert. After all, business class is not cheap. A Virgin Australia business class ticket from Melbourne to Brisbane starts from 380 Australian dollars or 240 USD. And as for the seat, it was comfortable enough for a short haul flight, but if I'm flying to Bali or New Zealand, I would want something more comfortable, maybe a little bit more legroom or more recline. And they should really add a position between business and economy. And finally, this aircraft has Wi-Fi. Platinum members and business class guests can use it for free. Overall today, not a bad flight with Virgin from Melbourne. There's room for improvements. Thanks a lot for watching today, hope you enjoyed this video. After landing, there'll be a vlog of Brisbane, so don't miss out. Now please enjoy the approach and landing into the new runway, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Brisbane Airport. The local time here is approaching 1:15. That's an hour behind that of Melbourne time. Virgin Australia acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands to which we fly. Pay our respects to elders past and present. We'll begin to go very shortly, but for everyone's safety, please keep your seatbelts fastened with the island exits clear until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Remember to take care when you open the lockers and make sure you have everything before you leave. We'll be leaving through the forward and rear doors this afternoon. If you're leaving through the rear doors, you'll have stairs to go down, so please mind your step as you exit, hold the handrails and remain on the outside of the markers on the tarmac. If you're not comfortable with using the rear stairs, just remain seated and leave through the forward door when it's clear. We'll also be refueling. Smoking, vaping or using e-cigarettes isn't allowed on the tarmac or anywhere in the terminal. And you can now take your devices off flight mode, but please note that they can't be used out on the tarmac. Well folks, it's been our pleasure to bring you across to Brisbane. If this is home for you all, welcome home. If you're continuing on, safe onwards travel. And if you're here for leisure, enjoy your time in Brisbane and enjoy the festive season. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all again in next Tuesday flight.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We've made it to Brisbane Domestic Airport. As I've mentioned earlier, business class guests as well as Platinum and Gold get lounge access on arrival, so I came in quickly to get a takeaway coffee. Now we're off to baggage claim. It was early December 2024. Brisbane was a lot warmer than Melbourne. Melbourne was actually still quite cold. I'm staying at the Hilton at Brisbane, and my friend came from the Gold Coast to pick me up.
Yeah, what did you want to do this afternoon? Do you want to just go and get some food?
We made it to Hilton. We got upgraded to a twin executive room. There's a giant Christmas tree on King George Square. You can see it from the room. And now here's a quick room tour. The room is quite big and also a little bit old, but I don't mind as long as it's clean. Complimentary water daily for members. There's a proper working desk in the room, which I always appreciate. It's perfect for video editing. It's more comfortable and it also sets the mood. Minibar, I've banned my friend from using it.
Oh yeah, so Iceland.
We're a little bit hungry, but not too hungry, so we went to the sushi train just opposite the hotel. We got some gelato from Gelatissimo. For those who didn't know, it now costs only 50 cents Australian dollars, 30 cents USD, to take public transport within Queensland, including Brisbane. My friend from the Gold Coast just went out for a gig. Me and my other friend just caught up and we're gonna go to the Star Casino. We went to a rooftop bar. The vibe was really nice. Good morning, welcome back to Hilton. So we were only in Brisbane for 2 days. Tonight I'll be flying back to Hong Kong on Cathay Pacific. Diamond members get free hot breakfast here. For gold members, you get continental only. It's $10 to upgrade. So that's a wrap for my trip to Brisbane, Australia. I wish I was here longer to also check out Noosa and the Gold Coast. Thanks again for watching. To my